Hi everyone, it's Roland Kim here. Welcome back to Move to Vancouver, Canada, where I give you the straight goods on what it's actually like to live, work, and build a life here on the West Coast in Vancouver. Today we're going to dive into something that tells you a lot about the city, and that's Vancouver's 225 Christmas season. Not the hype, not the glossy ads you see out there, but the real practical lowdown on what's worth your time, what is worth checking out. Because if you're thinking about moving to Vancouver or you're new here in the city, understanding what the city is offering during the winter really does matter. It tells you about the culture, the community rhythm, and honestly, whether you'll actually enjoy living here through the dark, wet winter months. I've lived in Vancouver for over 25 years, and I've watched which events are fun to attend, which ones are worth it, and they tend to repeat themselves season after season. So today I'm going to give you the no fluff version of what's going on this December. And let's get right into it. All right, number one, the must-do family experiences. First up, these are the heavyweight family events that deliver every single year. And number one for me is Grouse Mountain's Peak of Christmas, which runs from November 21st to December 24th. This is one of those you do it once and you end up doing it every year experiences. You got the light walk around up top, you got ice skating, Santa's workshop, and real reindeer, and the views are unbeatable. It's not cheap, but that's consistent in Vancouver. Families really do love it, and they're not guessing on what they're going to get. They're going to get a full meal deal and really, really enjoy it on top of the mountain, and it is a magical holiday environment, just that simple. Next, what I really enjoy is Burnaby Mountain Music Festival Village. It runs from November 22nd to January 2nd, and the opposite approach here. It's free admission, heritage buildings, vintage displays, and thousands of lights. The trick with this one is planning when to go. On a weekday or get there early, if you can, to avoid the peak crowds. This is easily one of the best family-friendly experiences in the Lower Mainland. And if you're exploring Surrey or considering a move there, you must check out the Surrey Tree Lighting Festival, which is happening November 22nd and 23rd. It's a pure community energy, free to attend with local vendors, live entertainment, and a real authentic suburban atmosphere. If you want to see what neighborhood engagement looks like, go no further than that great event. So number two, holiday markets. Which ones are worth the time for you to invest by checking them out? And on that note, my honest advice is don't try and hit them all. Pick a few and commit to those. The flagship one is the Vancouver Christmas Market at Jack Pool Plaza. Runs from November 13th to December 24th. This one's a polished one. It's been there for many years with 90 plus artisan huts, European Christmas vibes, food stalls, mulled wine, and a ton of atmosphere. It's been running again for the last 15 years, and it shows with everything really well executed, and it repeats itself terrifically every year. It does require tickets, so book ahead. You're paying for the curation and consistency of the event here. Then you've got Circle Craft Holiday Market, which runs from November 11th to the 16th. 6 days, over 300 artisans. If you're serious about supporting local markets or finding unique handmade gifts, this one is one to prioritize. Go on a weekday and you'll actually get to see the work without fighting shoulder to shoulder through the crowds. And we have a new wild card here this year. It's the Noel Holiday Lighting Festival in Cloverdale, which runs from November 28th to December 28th. This event essentially takes the beloved Stanley Park Bright Night Lights display and relocates them. It's long, it's immersive, and it's a mix of indoor and outdoor spaces. It's untested at this location, but the foundation is solid, and the community buzz right now around it is really solid. Number three, what light displays are worth checking out? When I talk to clients about buying real estate, I always talk to them about long-term holds and the dependable assets that real estate tends to perform year after year. And in holiday terms, that's the Van Dusen Festival of Lights and the Canyon Lights. Those two operations consistently deliver amazing results every year. Van Dusen Festival of Lights runs from November 28th to January 4th. Is 1 million lights across 15 acres of botanical gardens. It's beautiful, it's immersive, it's wonderful, it's well located. It does sell out, so book early. Time your entry to make sure that you get the experience you want. And then there's Canyon Lights at Capilano Suspension Bridge. Runs from November 21st to January 18th. This is a classic one in Vancouver. The suspension bridge is wrapped in lights. The rainforest glows. The treetop walk is there. If it's snowy, it's even a better experience. It's a bucket list experience for sure for locals and newcomers alike. If you're budget conscious or exploring cities beyond Vancouver's proper, Lights at Lafarge in Coquitlam is a gem. It's completely free, runs through to mid-February, and offers a 1.2 kilometer lit walk around the lakeside loop. No tickets are needed, no stress. Bring a hot chocolate and some snacks in your bag. Hop on the SkyTrain and just go and enjoy it. What does this mean if you're relocating? Well, let's zoom out a little bit, because it isn't just a list of holiday events that I went through. It's an insight onto how Vancouver actually functions as a community. When families move here, one of the first things they ask me is, what's the quality of life like? Because we all know it's really expensive. So what do you get in return? What do people actually do in the wintertime? These are the consistent questions I hear. And what I can tell you is Vancouver invests heavily into events. Many of them are free, some of them cost money, but they're family-friendly community events. And they prioritize outdoor experience, regardless of whether it's rain or shine, cold, snow, whatever. We go outside. There's a strong artisan and local market culture, that's consistent through all the different experiences. And most importantly, people here show up for tradition, whether it's a free light display or a premium ballet performance. Speaking of premium experiences, if you do want something more elevated, and my daughters and wife love this one, we've got the Royal Winnipeg Ballet Nutcracker from December 12th to the 14th. There's also the harbor dinner cruises, craft brewery holiday nights, neighborhood parades, winter markets, local concert. The entire region comes alive this winter, and there's so much more for you to check out. So if you're planning ahead, this isn't the city that you want to do last minute. Figure out what you want to go see and go check it out. If there's anything that I can help you with regarding real estate or relocating to the Vancouver marketplace, I would always enjoy speaking with you, and I'm a phone call away. Wishing you a wonderful Merry Christmas. Have a great day.